EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Sticking with Walker on second down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to Williams.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
On play action, they'll throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain there of 21 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go! Let's go. Cut 19. Cut.
He'll look to throw. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now back to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
To about the 26 here.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field.
Come on, come on. Hit.
To throw is Milton. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
79 Broncos.
Now Milton. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Nicole Hardman from 6 yards away. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And there he goes, right side. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way in the fumble return. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Option play, and they'll give the Walker. And he's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to hit the big one.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Cowboy 80.
Up the middle, here's Walker. Still on his feet. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, 59 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To throw, it's Milton. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, our score 9-6. Throwing is Milton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Ready?
Milton. And Sanders has got it complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. This is caught by McMillan. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. You stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they'll pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are once again back in front. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70, Kimber Wolf. Street. Trap 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Milton. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Got it. Ready?
10 at the 38-yard line.
Liking 18. Go. 60 bike. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jatavion Sanders, 38 yards. And the Panthers had 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Come on, come on.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
From the gun, it's Walker. Still going. They can't stop him. And all the way in, touchdown, Sam. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Panthers 19, Seahawks 16.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. Got a mistake there. That could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Second and 4. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
From the gun on third down, Milton. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that one. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
On first and 10, it's Brooks. We'll get this to about the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go. Set. Dragon 6. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. Milton. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Milton. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okuegbunam. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Albert Okuegbunam, 38 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Seahawks 16.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He'll try and do this himself, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Now on 4th down, it's the punt team sending this one away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
18 runner.
From the gun on third down. Milton on the slant. He's got Sanders. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Looking to throw. Milton. That is caught. McMillan with it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. On the Seahawks 47-yard line.
19 charger. Front row 80. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 19 tight. 19.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This ball taken in here by Brooks.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Drop 60.
From the gun on third down. Milton will try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Completes it to Hardman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down at the 6-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. How about that? Their quarterback. 65 yards. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Shreds him with a stiff arm. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Come on, come on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10.
65, 10 to 11, 10 to 11. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Hey, check that, check that. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back that feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
There goes a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Go check. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll go with Brooks. And stop after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half off a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Go!
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and
Let's
goal.
go now. Cougar 19, go!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Come on. Set.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got some space here. Down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Touchdown, Seahawks. Torrey Burton from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Milton. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That ball caught. It's Rice. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and a yard.
18, here we go. Shot, Cowboy 80.
Now he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
On the ready.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Panthers season will press on as we say so long, everybody.